Introduction time, y'all.
I'm Zach, the ultimate social media expert, and I only gain intelligence during the trials. Oh, look, there's my friends.
I'm not any of your fucking friends. Now stop fucking following me.
Shut up and introduce yourself already.
Where the fuck did you get that gun?
I'm Jeff the Ultimate Switch Gamer, and I hate all of you.
Yo, I'm the ultimate memeologist, and I'm the funny one live.
I'm Phil the Ultimate Boy Scout, and I like committing hate crimes against humanity.
The name's Angie, and I'm the ultimate D&D master, and I'm the true best girl.
Hi, I'm Emmy the Ultimate Show Prodigy, and I'm the smartest character here who doesn't actually do shit, cause why not, lol?
Hey y'all, I'm Avery the Ultimate Equestrian, and I like being by any side.
I'm Mikey the Ultimate Pharmacist, and despite went to jury for selling drugs, being buffed, and looking intimidating, I'm actually the chilliest and nicest one here.
I'm Brandon the Ultimate World enthusiast, and I'm definitely not a communist.
I'm Nick the Ultimate Baseball Coach, and I'm only relevant in Chapter 2.
I'm Anya, the Ultimate Priest, and I hate men.
I'm Rebecca the Ultimate Churchgoer, and I'm shy.
I'm Raya the Ultimate Helper, and I love to help people so I can feel useful to people.
I'm Riley the Ultimate Librarian. I'm the calming, the quiet one.
I'm Maddie, the Ultimate Anime Reviewer, and I'm not really relevant to the plot.
I'm Xander, the Ultimate Dog Trainer, and I have crippling depression.
And I'm Monokame, the headmaster of this academy. Also, you can't leave unless you kill each other.
What the fuck? Hey, if we stick together, we won't kill each other.
Already planning 25 ways to murder everyone here.
Yeah, we can get through this together.
I never said I would work with any of you.
Yeah, we're all friends here who care about each other. We wouldn't just murder each other like that.
I actually don't give a fuck about any of you.
We'll get through the killing game together.
I hope you all fucking die.
I'm going to sleep now. Hold up, what are you two doing?
Installing a security camera in front of my room.
Why?
Why not?
Fair enough. Where the heck did the camera even come from?
My room.
So you just installed a security camera into the wall in less than a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does shit like this sometimes. I wonder if he's even homing.
Oh, okay. I'm going to sleep now.
The next day.
I need coffee right fucking now.
Well, you seem like an asshole right now.
I hate people.
He sounds like Jeff Long.
True. Also, fuck you.
After getting some coffee for this comfy-ass bitch.
Are you always this fucking money without coffee in the morning?
Yes.
Well, coffee is a drug. You can get addicted to it making you moody if you don't get more of it.
I don't give a fuck. It's still better than getting addicted to weed. What time to go hang out with these fucking normies?
After a few free time events later, because this lazy author was too bored to write them, so he's using a title code to time skip.
I'm hungry now. Look, there's Rebecca Xander and Anaya. Hey, how are
Shut
you?
the fuck up, you worthless piece of shit. Go fuck yourself, you degenerate male. Stay away from Rebecca, you perverted fucker. Go for it.
I'm gay.
Oh, never mind then. Come sit with us.
What the fuck?
Oh, I hate all males, except for gay males.
Why?
Because I'm up for the Joshua.
But aren't you, Chris?
We would look at so much together.
Mom, why aren't you yelling at Xander?
I'm gay.
You're most likely going to be my husband, though, aren't you?
Probably.
Let's eat now.
After lunch and some more free time events later that could have been really interesting to the view later.
Time to sleep.
The next day, this fuck show of a video.
Motive time! Kill each other or we'll torture your family.
What the fuck?
Now I'm going to sleep. I hope you all fucking die while I sleep.
That guy's so cruel.
Why would I do this?
We're not going to let them hurt our family.
You got that right.
I don't give a flying fuck about my family, to be honest.
Well, time to talk to people.
After even more free time events you never got to see because this author is a lazy as hoe.
Time to sleep. I'm sure nobody will die. Well, wake up.
The next day it's 6 a.m. Who the fuck wakes up that early?
What the fuck was that? Let me go to the kitchen to get coffee. Because that's more important than investigating the scream.
After getting some coffee when this dumbass really should be investigating the source of the scream since it's probably going to be relevant to the plot.
Zach, come quick.
What's going on?
Somebody died.
Nah.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh shit.
After 5 minutes of looking for the body because this bitch forgot he had a phone that had a map of the whole school.
What's going on?
There's a fucking dead body here worth less dishwasher, that's what.
Let me see. No. Oh,
What the fuck?
hold on. What happened to your voice?
Well, the creator of this video liked this voice better for me.
Makes sense, I guess. Well, even though my friend I knew for years has died, I'm going to pretend like I'm not severely traumatized and depressed.
Hey, what the fuck? Which dumbass died? Oh?
I see somebody in this room has chosen death.
Well, you fuckers stop moping around. I get it, your friend died, but crying no won't help us right now. We need to work together to figure out who did this. And the best way to do that is to look for clues.
Yeah, you were right. Come on, guys. We won't let her death be in vain.
After investigating, our dumbasses found out that she died from being choked to death. She was killed at 4:21 a.m. and her body was found in the lounge. She was choked to death with no signs of being poisoned. The rope was tied in a sailor knot. A piece of paper and a piece of clothes were found near the body burned to a crisp. The ends of the rope were burned to a crisp. Her dice necklace was found in the cafeteria. Also, some sleeping powder was found hidden behind a plant in the cafeteria. And Andy's security camera showed that Andy, Avery, Zach, Mikey, Jeff, and Samuel returned to their rooms and left their rooms in the morning after she was murdered.
Okay, trail time.
At the trial, finally this shit's about to get go.
So what happened?
Well, she was choked to death.
Well, no fucking shit.
It looks like she was choked to death by a rope.
Looks like somebody was getting kinky.
Brandon, I swear to God, now is not the fucking time for this.
You're no fun.
So anyway, it looks like they tried to burn the rope ends.
But why?
Well, they probably were trying to get rid of the evidence because they probably didn't know what sort of investigation tools we'd get. Because now that I think about it, Monokuma never said he'd help us with the investigation, did they?
Actually, he didn't mention anything about the trial.
You the author forgot to add that back in there in the first value.
Well, anyways, Annie must have been lured to the cafeteria then dragged to the lounge.
Hold on, how do you know she was in the cafeteria?
Her dice necklace she was found there, so she was in the cafeteria before she died.
But how do we know the note was in red herring?
Pardon me?
I mean, they burnt the note.
To erase any evidence of them.
But how do we know if anything was written on the note? Maybe they just told them to go to the lounge instead and then put the dice necklace in the cafeteria to mislead us.
Nope, she definitely went to the cafeteria, because there was sleeping powder behind a potted tree in the cafeteria. So she definitely went to the cafeteria whether the note was a red herring or not.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
So once they brought her to the lounge, they choked her to death with the rope.
So it's a guy.
No, it could have been anyone.
But a strong man is needed here to be able to make a tight enough knot to choke her to death like that. There's no buff woman in this cast of characters, so in other words, Mikey's the killer.
Mikey is the killer.
Mikey is the killer.
Mikey is the killer.
What the fuck?
No, that's wrong. The rope was tied into a sailor knot, so anyone could have tied it.
Also, I have a security camera above my room that would show if anyone walked down the hall. And after looking through last night's footage, I can confirm that Sash, Avery, Mike, Jeff, and Sam couldn't have done it because they were all soon going back and leaving their rooms this morning.
Hold on, what about Phil's and Angie's room? We're right next to mine and Jeff's room.
So the cameras would have to have caught Phil and Angie walking past the hall.
Well, Angie did leave her room, and both Angie and Phil never came back to their rooms.
It's not me.
His backpack would be the perfect thing to use to carry the body and all the tools needed for the murder. He also has the skills to tie a knot and to start a fire. He's somebody Angie would trust. And he could have hidden in the garden waiting for the rest of us to find the body. There's also no rule saying we have to be in their rooms at night. So in other words, Phil has to be the killer.
But makes absolutely no sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. And here's why. So here's how it all went down. We give a note to Angie telling her to meet them in the cafeteria. They brought some sleeping powder, rope, a lighter, and some clothes. So when she met them in the cafeteria, they used the sleeping powder to put her to sleep and then stuffed her into their backpack and brought her to the lounge. But while doing this, her necklace fell off. They then brought her to the lounge where they choked her to death with the rope as they tied a knot onto the rope and tightened as much as they could until she was dead. They then burnt the note and burnt the tips of the rope just in case we were giving the tools to find fingerprints. They then used the plug to put out the fire they then hid in the garden until the body was discovered. And the person who did all this is none other than you, Phil, the ultimate Boy Scout.
No way. I won't believe it. We've all been friends for 6 years. I know Phil would never kill some. Okay, he wouldn't kill one of us. We all share a strong bond that can't be broken. So it has to be somebody else. So let's keep doing
Yeah,
it.
it was me.
What the fuck?
Time to vote.
After voting for Phil, they'll find out that the killer was Phil. What a stupid idiot.
How could you kill someone?
What the actual fuck, Phil? Why the fuck did you kill Envy?
Our families were being threatened, so I had to kill to save them. And I had to kill Angie because I knew she wouldn't have any suspicions if I asked her to meet me in the cafeteria.
Phil, you absolute fucking idiot.
But you three shouldn't give up. Let this be a lesson to you all on why killing in the killing game won't work, because in the end we all will be caught and we'll all have to face the consequences.
Phil, that was absolutely out of character.
Let me have this moment, okay?
Well, looks like we found our dumbass. Now on to the execution.
Wait, what?
Basically, Phil climbs up a tree while running from a bear. Once he starts climbing the tree, the bear slashes his legs, deeply wounding them. Once he gets to the top of the tree, a beehive falls onto his head, causing a bunch of wasps to come out and rapidly sting him all over his body. He then falls onto the ground, landing and breaking his arm as wolves come out to brutally attack him. Then a beaver comes out of nowhere and cuts down the tree Phil fell from as the tree falls right on top of Phil, crushing and killing him. Oh my god, somebody give me some bleach. I had to imagine all of it while narrating it. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
What the fuck?
Trial's over now. Get the fuck out.
Well, here comes the depression and mental trauma. Well done to sleep it all off.
To be continued, or whenever the creator starts procrastinating. Like you procrastinated for like what over a month to get this short act segment out. Whoa, what? You took as long because you were typing up the rest of the daily life for the rest of the chapters and now working on the trials so you can get the videos out quicker. Well, hurry up anyway.